What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, I am back, man. You guys already know what time it is with this cat right here. I don't talk about it, I stay about it. Well, anyways, people, today I'm gonna elaborate a little bit on the yardas. You know what I mean? The penitentiary yards, and how times have changed from doing time from when I did time to this present day. You know what I mean? And trust and believe, a lot of stuff that flies today wouldn't fly in my days. Real talk. But first and foremost, before I move on, I am a full-time online fitness coach. If you want to inquire about my fitness program to get started and become that best version of yourself, go check out my Instagram. My Instagram is High Power Fitness. High_power_fitness_. I have over 2 years of material there. Me going to the gym, 2 o'clock in the morning, never missing. I have testimonials from team members. I have testimonials from civilians. I actually have some meals that you could run in to get you some basic results. Once you get those basic results, you will come to a plateau, and that's when you need to reach out to me or the next coach, whichever you prefer, whoever you're more comfortable with. But like I said, at the end of the day, I am a full-time online fitness coach. This is a fitness channel, but with the twist. A lot of you guys get it twisted and thinking that I send out clickbait, but I don't. Because if you were to go back into my archives and look at every title that I put out there, I spoke on that title. I didn't give you exact timing how long I was going to speak on that subject, but I did speak on it. Whether it was for 1 minute or 2 minutes or 10 minutes, I did speak on it. So clickbait, nah. It's only clickbait to the way you receive it. But if you sit and listen through the whole video, but if you're one of them impatient ones, of course you're going to run with it and say it's clickbait. But you got to be patient, because patience is a virtue. That's just like my program, man. You can't rush things. It's more of a marathon, not a race. Because when you race, you make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, you got to go back to the drawing board, people. But anyways, with that being said, man, I got to give a shout out to all my subscribers, my followers, and anyone and everybody that's been interacting with my channel. Much appreciation. You know what I mean? I really do appreciate that, more than you guys know. Yeah, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Put this your notification bell and all. Share this channel. Let's get it up to 10,000 subscribers. With 10,000 subscribers, I will start doing lives, and on my lives, I will interact with everybody, people. I do not discriminate. I'm non-biased. I don't care how you come in, as long as you, actually I do. As long as you come in with respect, you'll be able to kick it in the yarda. You know what I'm saying? If you try to go against the grain, you will be removed. Zero tolerance for stupidity. There's no chequeadas, strictly removals. Kind of similar to back in the day when I was doing time. But before I go on to that topic, I got to give everybody a quick breakdown on what I do with my fitness program. I have a fitness program. I have programs that could get you started with a 3-month program, a 6-month program, and a 1-year program. 3-month is to get you dialed in. 6 months is to get you warrior ready. That 1-year program will get you ripped and fit. There's levels to this, people. Don't expect that you're going to sign up and it's going to be handed to you on a silver platter, because that's just not the way life works. You know what I mean? It's at least not right here on my program. You're going to have to put in the work. It's simple. I build you a program, and this is what it consists of, man. I build you your program, a daily workout program that comes with videos, and I'm able to track this on my personalized training app. Not only do I build you your workout plan, I build you a nutritional plan. That way you could get the results, because 90% of your results will come from the kitchen. Okay, you don't have to spend countless hours at the gym. You know what I'm saying? Beating yourself up, time after time, not getting them results. You know, you'll be able to hit the gym with the structured workout plan, knowing exactly what you need to do, go in there, execute it, get on with your day, and apply your nutrition throughout the day. Trust and believe, you're not going to have to starve yourself. With my program, you'll find yourself eating way more than what you were eating and getting results, good results, results that you could be proud of, results where you could be able to take off that t-shirt at the next swimming pool party or going to the beach and finally peeling out that shirt instead of looking like, you know, some character with the wet t-shirt giving this funky ass wet t-shirt contest. It looks terrible, people. Come on now, let's go with the program, man. Well, anyways, if you're ready to do that, become the best version of yourself, shoot me that DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Like I said, once again, if you need reassurance, go check out my Instagram. My Instagram is highpowerfitness, high_power_fitness_. Okay, plenty material there. I'm certified, and all the good things that come with that. I don't talk about it, I be about it. You know what I mean? The proof is in the pudding, man. Take a look. I'm 54 years old. I'm in some pretty fucking good shape. You know what I mean? For a 54-year-old. And I know I get these clowns on here that say, oh, but you're little, you're skinny. This is the way I want to be. You know what I mean? Don't hate on the next man. I don't know what it is with this YouTube yada, but these fools, man, be wolfing all kinds of shit. You can never satisfy anybody, man. There's so many people that's just going to have mixed opinions about everything. You cannot satisfy everybody. If you're satisfying everybody, they're bullshitting you. You know what I mean? They're lying to you. You ain't doing your job. But anyways, people, let's move on to doing time in the pinta. You know what I mean? Because doing time, I'm going to give you guys an example real quick. I'm not going to say who was in position or anything like this because I will never speak on anything like that. Okay, there was an individual where I was at. Obviously, he used to like to try to score brownie points with the meseros. The meseros, in all reality, ain't nobody but a person that carries on a headache for everyone else. They have a responsibility. With that responsibility comes a lot of headaches. Let's just put it that way. You know what I mean? Because everything will trickle down to you. It's kind of like working in a warehouse. You know what I mean? You get these people that they hire up and they give them a little label as a manager and they think their shit don't stink. You know, basically they only put you in that position so they could fucking, when their bosses bitch at them, you get the heat. You know what I mean? So that's basically the way that system works, and that's about as thorough as I will get into about that. You know what I mean? Because it's not for out here in the real world. You know what I mean? This real world is way more complicated to deal with. And the reason is because there's so many disrespectful people out here, man, and there's just so many bosses, and let's just put it this way: there's so many chiefs and not enough Indians. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be the boss and the shot caller out here. It's crazy. But anyways, people, back in the day, I remember doing time, man. No matter how you look at it, when you rolled it up and you went to that other side, you're considered no good. Now, I'm going to give you the difference, because these individuals, they fail to understand this, and I seen it this last term that I did, man. They're real quick to go run to the meseros and tell them about other people that are fucking up. In my eyes, that's a fucking snitch. Straight up. There's no way of sugarcoating that. No way of spinning that wheel. It is what it is. Telling is telling. You know, so for those of you that are out here trying to give people labels and all that, that's a low key of telling. I mean, if you feel serious about an individual here on social media and believe it, don't go telling everybody. Take action. You know what I mean? You feel that it's your place to be pulling people's covers and stuff like that? Why pull them? Handle it. And then when you get caught up, because of all these people with cameras nowadays, snitching, that's what I call it, straight snitching. There's no other way of putting it, because they put you up there on social media. You get into it with somebody, right away someone pulls out their fucking camera, their phone, and starts recording. That's another form of snitching. You know what I mean? So doing time from when I did time, man, was way different compared to these days. Nowadays, it's like everyone has justification for what they do, you know. And that's why I don't want to go back to prison, because so many things have changed. I'm one to never go against the grain, but I will speak my mind, you know, because what is right is right, and what is wrong, you know. And I've seen so much that has changed on these yards. So, real quick, this message is going to be for you Mashika warriors out here on social media. Keep it just here on social media, because if you try to apply that energy that you do here on social media behind them walls, you're not going to last. You will get whacked. Straight up. I know for sure that's one thing that hasn't changed. People speaking on politics behind them walls, you don't do that. That's none of your business. You ain't part of that part of that umbrella, I should just say. You shouldn't be speaking on that. And dropping names the way you guys like to, that's low-key just straight snitching. Straight up, man. Dropping names on everybody, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you were asked an opinion on somebody that's on social media, you know what I mean, about a video that they dropped, that's different, you know what I mean? But when you're trying to pull their covers and put labels on them, that's comadre shit, and, you know, being a snitch, really, you know what I mean? So, yeah, this OG rambles on a lot. That's what I do, man. I know you guys may not like this video, and the reason is because I'm very limited on what I could speak on, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nothing to say. I don't want for me to say anything here on social media that's going to come back and haunt me. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because I may be who I am today, a productive citizen, taxpayer, father, husband, but I still have that person inside of me that lies there dormant, you know, and every day for me is a gamble, because I'm used to living a certain way, and now I'm out here in the real world, sober, and there's so much disrespect going on out here in this world. It puts me on the edge, but like I said, it can become very hazardous for me, let's just say, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if I take action on certain things, I have a lot to lose, people. I got a lot on my plate right now. And right now I'm being the best version of myself. And there's always someone here on social media trying to push my buttons. But just to give you guys a heads up, it ain't going to happen. Your little pushing of the buttons doesn't affect me. You know what I mean? And if it does, I'm not going to let it show. Why? Because I'm better than that. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm about. I know where I've came from. I know the struggles that I've been through. I know the things that I've done. And no, I'm not going to tell them myself. Because those unsolved mysteries are best left being unsolved mysteries. That's why I'm very limited on what I could speak on. You know, like I've said in the past, and I'm going to tell you guys today, I was a person that played chess at a young age. I was taught by my older homies. You know, so you guys could stand here and wolf and say this, and that. But at the end of the day, your word doesn't carry no weight. You guys are constantly bashing people, trying to put labels on people. And I'm a firm believer, the way I was brought up, don't speak on that person. Go handle it. Okay, so I'm going to bring this video to an end, man, because I really wanted to touch more on the yards, but I thought about it, and there's just too many sensitive people out there. I may reach a certain year, and they'll understand, but then you get so many other people on there that will start bashing. And then that means I got to go do another video about this and another video about that. And I don't want to keep it about what's going on behind them walls, because what goes on behind them walls is what they do. That's their life. It's none of our business out here. You guys use labels out here that you guys shouldn't. You know, all I could say is be careful. Be careful what you do. Be careful of the labels that you speak on. Because them cats that honor those labels and that are still living their life, sometimes they do make it to the street. And them real ones, they will come out and handle business and go right back home. Because out here, there was just a quick little vacation for them. Just to give you guys a heads up, you know what I mean? So, anyways, with that being said, man, if you want to get started on your fitness journey, shoot me a DM on my Instagram, high_power_fitness, high_power_fitness_, or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. Baby, don't talk about it, be about it.